welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing just to get ready with me. I'm going out for lunch today with James and some of his friends, so I thought I would just film my makeup. Obviously I'm probably going to be a bit too overdone for lunch, but whatever. Could be more over dramatic, but let's be honest, it's just a bit too much for a Sunday lunch. So I just ended up doing a warm sort of matte with a little bit of a shimmer on the lid because you guys know that I love the warm tones and I just can't help it. Just a little voiceover makeup tutorial, nothing too crazy or too exciting, but something for you guys. So if you're not already, go and subscribe to my channel, click that link down below, like this video if you like it, and go and follow me on Instagram if you're not already. I'll have it all linked down below. If you'd like to see how I get to this warm sort of smoky look, please keep watching. Starting off fresh face with my brows already done, I'm going to go ahead and prime my face using the NYX Photo Loving Primer, applying that in sort of more my T-zone area, my nose, forehead and chin. And then on the outside of my face, I'm applying the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer to get that glowy look more on my cheeks. Onto my foundation, of course, so boring, I'm using MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC25, applying that with this flat foundation brush from Vanity Planet, and I'm first applying it with the product all over my face, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it in with this sort of flat kabuki brush from Vanity Planet. Although I have done a review on these brushes and I didn't really like how the Vanity Planet brush sort of blended the foundation in. I'm creating a fresh eye base with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and this small rounded brush. Also to highlight under my brow bone, as you can see, to try and shape and sculpt them, and then I am going to blend that in with my damp sponge from XO Beauty. Then of course I'm setting my eyes using MAC Light Plus and this Real Techniques small contour brush, which I always use. For eyeshadow today, let's be honest, I'm using the Morphe 35O palette and of course my favourite caramel brown shade, and this blending brush also from Vanity Planet, and I am buffing that into my crease from the outer corner and into the inner corner, really getting into the inner corner, as you can see, sort of building it up and also patting it on the outside, just really starting to create that halo effect. Going in with a darker brown red shade and this stiffer rounded brush, firstly patting the colour into the outer corner, as you can see, and then building that up before going softly into the crease, and then again patting more of the colour into the inner corner and building that colour up and the depth up as well, and then I'm also deepening the crease up. Then I'm going to blend it out with the same blending brush as before. Then using this lighter orange shade, I'm buffing that above the crease and more towards the brow bone, not exactly where I've just put the brown colour, just above more. For the lid, I'm using this stiff flat brush and starting in the center before applying this sort of shimmery warm red shade across my entire lid, as you can see, followed by my favorite Pinky Pearl glitter color, this super pigmented glitter color from the palette, but I'm only patting that in the center of my lid as I think it adds a little extra dimension. And then I'm grabbing the same rounded bullet crease brush and the dark brown shade, and I'm blending the color into the crease a little more just to blend it out. For the brow bone highlight, I'm using Becca Champagne Pop and this small pointed brush. For mascara, I'm using L'Oreal False Lash Superstar, and for falsies, I'm applying the XO Beauty Prima Donna lashes, as you can see. Now onto face, I'm using the Maybelline Master Concealer in Light, putting that under my eyes, along the bridge of my nose, and then I'm also putting that on my forehead as well, and I'll be blending it in again with the damp XO Beauty blender. I am setting under my eyes using the Real Techniques small contour brush and the colour Light Plus from MAC. For the rest of my face, I'm using MAC Medium Dark, of course. Honestly, if you have any powder suggestions, let me know, because I always use the same ones, and this is to set all over. Onto Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder, I'm applying that with the damp sponge under my eyes, along my nose, and also on my forehead. While I wait for that to bake, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer, and I'm patting that around the outside of my face and on my forehead and cheeks just to create that dimension and get me a little bit of colour on my face. Then using this flat white sponge, I'm going to etch out my cheeks a little bit more with the same Laura Mercier powder. For a little nose contour today, I'm using this very small pointed brush and the Chocolate Soleil bronzer again, and just trying to thin out my uneven nose, drawing on either side and then sort of down towards the tip. If you guys have seen contouring videos, you will know what to do. And then I'm of course going to blend that colour out, being careful not to mess it up too much. Once I'm done with that, I am going to wipe away the powder. This is after a few minutes of it under my eyes and even less time under my cheeks. You don't really need to have that on for long at all. Using my old favourite NARS Orgasm blush, I thought I would add a little bit of colour to my cheeks, just buffing that on really lightly. Let's get that highlight going with the Benefit What's Up. This is more of a dewy highlighter, and I'm patting it along my nose, cheekbones, into my temple, and of course on the tops of my lips using my finger, as you can see. Because I wanted my highlight to be extra poppin', I grabbed Champagne Pop again and a fan brush and applying the product on my cheekbones over where I applied the cream. You can see it got that poppin'. Then using the same colours to add depth to my lower lash line, including the caramel brown shade all the way along, and then the darker red brown shade, the matte one, along as well. Covering up my lash line, I use the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Churupa, of course. I also think that it adds a little bit of depth to the lash line. Then I use this nude Rimmel liner on my waterline, as I haven't done that in ages and I wanted to brighten up my eyes. Speaking of brightening up my eyes, I'm brightening up the inner corner of my eye using the same shimmery white colour I used before on my lid. Setting my face, I used MAC Fix Plus, and then I used the Maybelline 24-Hour Gel Liner, applying that on the outer corner of my lower lash line and then blending it in just to make it a little bit extra smoky. For lips today, I'm going super nude with the Stila Caramello Liquid Lipstick, and I'm lining my lips using the MAC Stripped Down Liner. I'm filling my lips in quite a bit with this one as well, and then I'm going over the top with the liquid lip all the way over the top, as I don't like the nude colour to be too light. I think it washes me out. And then I also took off the extra liquid lip by patting my fingers on it just to take it away, and I think it makes the lips look a little more natural as well. And here you have it. This is the finished look of the day. Just to get ready for me, I am ready for me. Just to get ready with me. Obviously it was a voiceover, but this is how I'm just going to wear my makeup to lunch today, and I'm probably a bit too over maked up, but I just really felt like doing a nice warm kind of smoky look with a neutral lip, because I'm always about the neutral lips when I'm going to eat food. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Go and follow me on Instagram. I'll have it all linked down below, and hopefully I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.